Here are 3 things that most homebuyers aren't thinking about right now, but should. Is now a good time for you to buy a home? The answer is maybe until you know all of your options. Number 1, you can buy down a mortgage rate. High mortgage rates mean high monthly payments, possibly too high for you. However, you can effectively lower your monthly payment by buying down your mortgage rate. There are several ways to do this. The first is paying points. In many cases, you can pay 1% of the loan amount upfront to reduce your mortgage rate by 0.25% for the length of the loan. This can reduce your monthly payment meaningfully if you have a little extra cash. The second is seller paid buydowns. In this situation, you would negotiate with the seller to get a buydown paid by the seller. And in many cases, the sellers will actually prefer going this route as opposed to reducing the sale price of their home. The last is a lender paid buydown. This is typically done with what are called 3-2-1 or 2-1 mortgages. Here, the lender pays to effectively lower your monthly payment for the first 1, 2, or 3 years of your term. This is not an adjustable rate mortgage or an ARM, but rather an upfront credit offered by your lender to be applied monthly over time. Number 2, you may be able to get grants or no to low interest loans to help you with your down payment and closing costs. After all, there are over 2,000 down payment assistance and closing cost programs in the United States. Now, of course, you may not qualify, but it's worth checking out because many borrowers don't even know these programs exist. Down Payment Resource is a company that tracks these resources across the country. They make it easy so you can do a quick search of these programs and check your eligibility. And number 3, you may be able to refinance to a lower rate in the future. There is an old saying in real estate that has been making its way back in the past year. Marry the house, date the rate. Now, it's misleadingly simple, but does contain an element of truth. The average rate for a 30-year conventional mortgage was under 3% in 2021. It is now above 7%. Many experts expect for rates to continue to increase in the coming months as the Federal Reserve attempts to curtail inflation. And at a certain point, this could place the economy into a recession, which typically induces the Fed to reduce interest rates. Of course, it is possible that rates remain high over a long period of time. There is a lot of uncertainty with this prediction, so proceed with that understanding and talk to a mortgage professional before making any assumptions. Buying a home right now is tough, but we can help. Reach out for some no pressure guidance. Feel free to give me a call or send me a text message to get started. I can be reached at 909-334-2049.